Okay, this isn't one of the exact problems. The computer's too slow in the living room there to find it, but I wrote something like what you have. And what we're going to do is we're going to find the domain of this function. This is f of x. These represent points, an infinite number of points. And some of the points are labeled, okay? Here the x value is -4. That means this has to be -4 right here. And then the y value has to be -3 right there. So we can have these points on the axes. And then what do we got here? This is 2, isn't it? And this is 4 on the y-axis. And this is not 2. This is probably, yeah, it's about 2. 2. And then 5 right here, okay? I'm just putting in, if this is 5 and 2, this point, that means the x value has to be 5 and the y value has to be 2. If this is 2 and 4, the x value has to be 2 and the y value has to be 4. Now to find out what the x value, I look at the length of the graph. It goes from here to here, doesn't it, the graph? It's not out here. There's nothing, there are no points, you know, here. I just dropped my chalk. Okay. So I'm going to draw this like a little dotted line right here. I'm going to draw it here. And it's pretty clear the only x values we're using are between -4 and 5. So my domain, and I'll write it like this, D is between -4 and 5, +5. And these are not ordered pairs that we're plotting. These are intervals. And actually, we can include -4. That's included, and so is 5. So we say the domain of this thing is between -4 and 5. Those are the only x values we're using, all these in here. And we could write them two other ways. We could write them on a graph number line, or we could do it as inequality notation. But usually they like this interval notation. Now, what are the y values? Well, y is vertical like this, and I look at here, and I see my graph goes from here up to here, right? I mean, if you look at it, I'm going to get these vertical lines out of the way. If you do horizontal lines now, this is as high as it goes, and this is as low as it goes down here, in terms of up and down. So I could say, well, you know, you just do a vertical line here and a vertical line here, and I see that my y values, the lowest they go is -3, and the highest they go is 4. So my range, R, is, and it includes -3, doesn't it? -3 and y value of 4. That's the biggest y value I'm going to have. I got another y value at the end here, but it's 2. See, so this is the highest y value. Notice this is the graphs contained with these two horizontal lines in here. That's domain, and this is range. And here comes Oliver. He's going to walk in front. I got to turn it off.